Hello, beginner's leg workout, 2 rounds. 2 rounds today, so there's, 11 exercises I think we're going to go twice through, and in the first round we're going to be working to time periods of 45 seconds with 15 seconds rest, okay? So you just follow along with me, 11 exercises, 45 seconds of work, followed by 15 seconds of rest. All lower body, all controlled, nothing's jumping today, it's low impact. We're going to try and work our glutes, our thighs, and the side of our hips. So follow along with me. I'm going to press the buzzer and we're going to be laying on the ground doing glute bridges. Off we go. So lay on the floor, absolute classic if you do any of my workouts. You lay here, you squeeze your tummy, you squeeze your glutes, and you lift up to what we call the bridge position. Now when you're here, you're squeezing your buttocks and then you're slowly lowering yourself down. You can put your hands where you want. I kind of do this praying technique. Just praying that my muscles actually work for once. But you can put your hands down by your side. That's probably better technically. But I want you to think about buttocks squeezing. That's really key for this exercise. Hence the name glute bridge. 7 seconds to go, so you might get one more bridge in, and then we're going to have a 15-second rest. Oh, there's the sound. So we're on the floor for the first few exercises. All you've got to do before we go again is roll onto your side. So roll onto your side, rest your head somewhere comfortable, keep your legs straight.
I found this on the web.
Oh, good for you, mate. Siri's having a chat. Straight leg lift. Okay, so you've got the longest body you can have. These are called abductions, hip abductions. And then you're raising your leg up to the side using this part of your body, yeah? This part. Squeeze there. Lift, squidge, lower down. Remember what I said at the very beginning. This is slow today. This isn't fast. We want to feel what we're working, okay? Use your mind. Use your mind to channel the energy into the muscles that I'm talking about. In this instance, side of hips. Lift. Nice. 10 seconds to go. Definitely on the way down. So where gravity's trying to make you drop, that's when you fight to do it slowly. It's really, really important for this exercise. There's the buzzer. Switch round. You can roll over, do whatever you want. I'm switching just for the benefit of the camera. And we're going to do hip abduction on the other side now. Barely fitting with all this equipment I've got for Christmas. Have a lay down. Straight leg abduction on that left side. Oh, hydration's key though, right? Yeah, we all know that. Water's good, whatever your goal. It's life. Slow raise, down, fight gravity. Do not let gravity win. You will win. You will lower your leg slowly. You will enjoy every moment and you will think about buttocks, side of hips, working controlled. Now, if you have got a pillow or a cushion in the room, when we come back to these later on, it's quite handy to have one under your head. I just wanted to keep things simple with no equipment, but if you've got one nearby, it's helpful for the head. Just a note for later on. Oh, nice one. Okay, now we're going to mule kicks. Mule kicks. Probably not the most elegant name we've ever given an exercise, but one of the best for your buttocks, so enjoy it. The microphone keeps falling out. All fours position. Draw your abdominals in, and then I want you to kick back. I think that's what a mule does, hence the name. I can't be sure. Squeeze your tummy muscles, kick back, squidge here. That one. It's a glute exercise once again. All of these floor exercises are really, really good to isolate and target those muscles. Now, if you did pick up a cushion, and again later on, if you've got a cushion nearby, you could place it under the knee of the leg on the floor. That would be nice and comfortable for you. But for now, I'm just here on my nice, soft daughter's carpet. We're loving life. Another key point with this mule kick, so we've got 5 seconds to go, is just to be aware of your tummy muscles. Oh, so we'll make sure we do that when we do the other leg right now. Oh, roll those shoulders out. 5 seconds and we go mule kicks on the other leg, right? And we're going to think about our tummy muscles as well during this exercise. You ready? Off we go. Cores drawn in, that means belly button in. Kick back with that left leg now. Squeeze your buttocks, draw it back in. The quieter you can be through your spine, so what I mean by that is, the less your spine moves, the better with this exercise. If you feel yourself bananaing, That's not ideal. We want solid spine, nice and quiet, and you achieve that through squeezing your abdominal muscles and your glutes. You got it? If you want a lovely toned lower body, which we all do, we want lovely strong low legs, you have to be controlled on occasions. You have to do exercises slowly. You can't just jump around like a loony all day long. Oh, good stuff. That's all our floor exercises done. We're up on our feet now. Oh, and we're going to start with alternating Stalk Stance, which is one of my favourite names for an exercise. Very difficult for balance, so be near a wall if you need it. The Stalk Stance looks like this. You tip from your hip, you reach your arms forward, and you extend the other leg behind you. You then hopefully return up to stand, and then you repeat on the other leg, hence the name alternating Stalk Lunge today, Stalk Stance. Now the exercise is working everything in your leg, so where you feel it will differ depending on what muscles are more active today. I would love you to think about squeezing your hamstrings and your butt as you stand up. So you lengthen, you get long, strong, nice and balanced. Then as you stand up, you're thinking, yes, squeeze my butt, squeeze my everything in this area here, so I'm nice and solid. And you've got the wall nearby if you need just a light brush. Oh. It's beach, you can rest. I'm doing the other leg because I want to be even. I get a bit funny about being crooked, so that's the same amount on each leg. Next exercise will be reverse lunges, so it's a similar set of muscles, but we're taking it into a more dynamic move now. So face this direction, step back. This time drive down as low as you can go, right? I've gone to the floor there because I'm showing off. You can go wherever you want. You could just go to there. Doesn't matter. The key is you're stepping backwards and you're using this front leg to bring you back up. So just like the Stalk Stance, you're squeezing the butt glutes of the front leg. Does that make sense? Step back, squeeze the front leg. Step back, squeeze the front leg. Good. Keep going. Now you can get a little bit lower each time, hopefully, with 5 seconds to go. Oh, love that. And now we're going to go into a different version of a lunge, but a side step lunge, all right? We still think about our buttocks, our hamstrings, all those good muscles, but we're now taking it through a different plane of movement, which is important. So feet together, step to your side, sit your bum back, return to base, go the other way. Sit the bum back, return to base, go the other way. Again, just like the lunges before, the depth is up to you, right? If you can go right the way down, you do it. You do it, my friend. You show off. You work those leg muscles, right? You use them. But if you're just here and you're up the top, that's okay. It's fine. You're just making sure the buttocks are going backwards. That's important. And you're driving into your heels, preferably. Okay, does that make sense? Really good with lunges. A lot of people fear lunges. They'll say they're bad for their knees or whatever, but a lot of the time it's just technique and it's just knowing to go in your range of movement, right? Oh. Quick rest. Then we've got squats next. Oh no. Oh no. Squats next, people. We can do this. Squat, stand. Squat, stand. Squat, stand. I'm going to turn this way to show you the technique. Once again, as with all these exercises, you're in charge of how low you go, right? I'm just emphasizing the fact your buttocks have to come back like you're sitting into a chair. Your weight is in your heels, and hopefully your back and spine looks quite straight. All right, depth down to you. I just demand you keep it slow today. Keep it slow. Squeeze the right muscles. Arms forward helps with the counterbalance. You could even hold on to something if you wanted while you're practicing, but get that range right. Get that range of movement correct. You want to feel it. Oh, lovely. We're going to do 2 more upstairs up here. Not literally upstairs in my house, I mean standing up. Hope you got that. 5 seconds to go. Calf raises is next. Hold on to something. Nice little cow toy if you've got one in the vicinity. You're going to go onto your tiptoes. Yeah. Back down. Tiptoes. Back down. What we're using is these lower leg muscles. They're called calves. Gastrocnemius, if you want the boring scientific name. But what we're doing is lifting and lowering as slow as we can again, so we can feel the squidge and the squeeze in that lower part of our leg. Woo! What do you think about that, Stein? Good exercise, isn't it? Not sure you've got very big calves, mate, but you can have a go. Keep going. 10 seconds. I like this calf exercise. And you know what? If you're on a stairway at home, on the stairs, you dip your heels off the back of the stairs. Really good exercise. Beautiful. Now we come to our finisher, which is a wall squat. I'll be giving us a rest after this one. So get through this. Then we're going to have a water break before we do them all again. So wall squat. Stand against the wall. When the beeper beeps, slide yourself down. Right, as low as you can go. But ideally, if you can get to it, right angle in the knee. I'm going to go hands out in front because that's what they do in all the textbooks and it looks good. So you're going to hold that position. What you're doing at this moment is keeping your back flat. You do that through drawing your core muscles in. You're squeezing your legs, you're squeezing your butt, and then you're just breathing. Praying this exercise finishes soon. Oh, we're over halfway. It's called the finisher. So I want you to hold it as long as you can. I've got to go the full distance because I'm supposed to be the instructor. 10 seconds, come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh, take a quick water break. Oh, I've got enough of it. Oh, stop the time. I'm not sure anyone's live, and my camera, live people, apologies. The main camera I've got above here has just flashed up a message, and I think it stopped recording, which is horrendous. Oh, so I need to go and run upstairs quickly for the next round. So enjoy your water break. I've just got to go and run and get a memory card. Oh, you Wally. You Wally. How do I? 60 seconds of exercise, 0 seconds rest, all of the exercises again. Glute bridge is number 1. So get yourselves on the floor. Oh, it's a laugh. Oh, it is a laugh. Now with the longer duration, that means you're going to do more repetitions. It doesn't mean you rush the exercises. It means you still go slow, you just do it for longer. And where we've eradicated the rest, so there is 0 rest, as I just mentioned, your muscles don't get to rest. They just don't have it. So they work harder, they fatigue more, and therefore you feel more toned as a result. Fact. So you know it's good, we just got to get it done. 20-something seconds left. Oh. Remember with this exercise, it's called a glute bridge, so you have to squidge your glutes. But don't neglect those core muscles. With all these exercises in the leg section, core is really, really key. Oh. Spin round, hip abduction. Remember we've got a long straight body and we're lifting the top leg up and down nice and smoothly. Some of you may have gone to grab a pillow if you listened to me in the last round of exercises. You would place that under your head and you'd position yourself so everything in your body feels straight. That from a comfort perspective and also a posture perspective is really good. Those who don't have a pillow nearby, like myself, we're just resting our head on the side of our hands, putting all the energy down here, remember. Side of hips. Squeeze the side of the hips. Down and up, nice and slow. Nice and slow, because you want to feel it, you don't want to rush it. And enjoy the movement. I turn that toe of the top leg, by the way, slightly in, or the foot slightly in. So I don't know if you can notice that minor detail. Sometimes it goes like that. That's probably not ideal. So think about where your toes are as well. Nearly there. Oh, quickly switch round. We don't get rest, remember. We're straight in. We keep going. We keep going. So you've got to spin round, roll over, whatever you want to do. Hip abduction on the other side. These muscles are fresh. They are loving life. So just use them. Use them. You know, the beauty of these sort of one-sided exercises is that you're resting one while you do the other. So you can keep going. So at a later date, if you fancy doing these exercises because you thought, oh, I like that one, then just remember that. You could just quickly bang out a couple on the side, a couple on the other side, watch a bit of EastEnders, whatever it is you watch. Away you go. You'll have toned hips before you know it. 15 seconds to go. Oh, it's all about consistency. You know I say that all the time. Consistency of movement, doing it often is more important than trying to cane it too quickly once a month or whatever. Keep it going, do it often. Oh, into the mule kicks, that's all fours. We're going to do right leg because we just worked the left leg on the abduction. So remember with the mule kick, flat, straight spine, core strong, and squidge the glute of the stretched leg. Okay, so the glute of this leg is being squeezed as you draw that foot forward and back. We're doing the same side. If you had your cushion, it's under your knee. But for all of us, we are thinking of belly button drawn in, squeezing our glute, and also chin tucked in. If you felt yourself doing that, where the head comes up, that's not ideal because it places sort of stress and pressure onto your spine. We don't need it. Tuck the chin in. Keep it cool. Keep it quiet was the words I used in the first round. Quiet is key. You're not bouncing around. You're not bananaing your back. Everything is controlled. And it's calm. Whoa. Nice and slow. How long we got? We're nearly there. Yes. Good stuff. Change legs. You don't need to move position. You don't need to switch your core off. Keep it going. Keep it moving, people. Just change legs. We're on the left side now. Glute is working. I can feel it. I can feel it. Flatten those hips off. Straighten your spine. Tuck the chin in. Just keep rechecking those areas. You could even be really good and ensure your shoulder blades are down as well, so you're not hunched in the shoulders. And that would be like proper textbook mule. Halfway. It's always tempting to rush the reps, hoping the time goes quicker, but it doesn't happen. Remember what I keep saying, calm, controlled, enjoy the movement. 15 seconds. Probably should have mentioned breathing at some stage. Bit late now, but you breathe every repetition, yes? Of course you do. You collapse otherwise. 3 seconds, and we've got to stand up. Oh, and hopefully balance ourselves in a stalk stance. This could go a bit hairy after I've worked the legs downstairs. Alternating stalk stance, near a wall if you want it. Remember to get as long as you can as you tip from the hip. Squid your butt, squid your hamstrings as you stand tall. Drive the foot into the ground, switch sides. Really cracking exercise this for your legs. Also for the brain and the balance, obviously. Oh, stretch and squeeze, alternating legs. I love a stalk stance, me. I think I stole it from the yoga world. So if anyone understands yoga, I've probably changed the wording a little bit, but the principles remain the same. Posture's good. It's all about control. And you know what? If it's difficult and you're wobbling now, keep practicing, and I promise you, very quickly, it becomes more controlled. 3 seconds, then we're lunging. Yippee, I hear you say. Reverse lunge. No one's ever used the phrase yippee, probably ever in life, but certainly not when doing reverse lunges. Anyway, let's crack on. You step back. The front leg is the boss, remember. The front leg is the boss. Squeeze that bad boy as you stand up. You may be going just to here, remember. You're just stepping back. That's all good. You're in charge. You are the boss. But we're stepping as low as we physically can. And then over the duration of this 1 minute, you feel yourself get a bit further potentially. We like a reverse lunge as opposed to a front lunge a lot of the time because the knees take less strain. So remember that. If anyone says you've got to do lunges and they make you go forwards, be mindful that's tougher on your knees. This is my go-to exercise for low impact lunges. 3 seconds. Side lunges next. So feet together, step to the side, drive your bum back, back to base, repeat. Step to the side, to the middle, repeat. You're in charge of the depth. You've got to make sure your buttocks come back though. That's key, that's important. Have a look at your feet as well. Have a look at the positioning. Do they face forwards? I hope so, they should do. You don't want the foot pointing outwards, keep it nice and forward. And then any drive you get, any movement you get is from your muscles rather than your joints. Oh, we love a lunge. Can you feel your heart rate pumping now? Oh, mine's up. I'm up to 160 heart rate. Go on, Frankie boy. Because we've eliminated the rest, this is naturally what happens. Even though we're still relatively slow in our movements, we're still moving. So the heart's having more to do. Oh, we burn more. What's next? Squats. Traditional squats. We got 3 more exercises, 3 more minutes, and you'll be released from the pain of legs. Oh, we love a leg day. Let me turn to the side to show you technique again. Remember with the squat, the depth is down to you. How low can you go, as they say? Make sure your buttocks go back, make sure your heels are in the floor. Use something to support you if you want. Ideally though, it's best to practice without. Get your brain and your body used to the balance of it. And then over time, this is how people progress to doing like heavy weights. You just add weights, do what you want. There's so many variations of a squat, but you have to get the basics right. And in this low impact workout today, we're just using our body weight. Our body weight is a weight, it works. You don't need dumbbells. 5 seconds to go. Whew. Come on, people. We've got this. Stein, I'm coming to you, mate. Calf raises. You remember these? Tiptoes and down. Tiptoes and down. When we're out on a Saturday night in our high heels, together probably, hopefully, we will feel these muscles working. They work. They're on show if you've got a skirt on. So it's good to work them. We don't often do it in the gym, probably not enough. I said in the first round, if you listened, this exercise can be even better on a staircase. So you're getting your heels off the edge. You're coming onto the tiptoes and back down again. You get lower and you work your calves even further. So if you like this exercise, treat this as your introduction to it today. You can vary it with holding weights again. You can do single leg stuff. That's all for the future. I'm just sort of talking to get myself through this exercise because I know what's coming next. The finisher. 3, 2, 1. That was quicker than I thought. Wall squat to the finish. Oh my days. Who said 1 minute was a good idea? Oh, so back straight, shoulders back, tummy tight, squeeze your leg muscles. Now, head against the wall would be ideal, shoulders back would be ideal. Oh, and I did that before, didn't I? Arms out to look good for the textbook. Holy McLaughlin. This is harder this round, isn't it? Oh my word. Oh, I'm just going to visualise everything I've eaten over Christmas. I know it's not ideal mentally to do that, to encourage that, but that is my motivation. If I can visualise all of the celebrations, the quality streets, the turkey, the pigs in blankets, the list goes on and on. This will motivate me for the last 12 seconds. Use whatever motivation you need. Maybe it's that summer holiday. Maybe it's the dress you want to look great in. I don't know what it is. Motivate yourself. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm trembling. Oh, trembling. Oh, Steiny, baby. Oh, and weird Frank toy that I bought Katie for Christmas and she hates. Did you enjoy that? Oh, my word. Now, you need to go and cool down. You need to stretch your legs, really important for recovery. Be proud of what you did today. It's a long workout, loads of exercises. Your legs will appreciate that tomorrow, but less so if you stretch. And I really encourage that. So well done. I'll see you next time. Fantastic effort, everybody. Fantastic. Whew.